Hi everyone, my name is Stephen Simon and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, we're gonna talk about top 4 things that you should either ignore or maybe just simply avoid when you're choosing any of the engineering colleges. Coming up. Alright, so let's get into the video. So as I said in the beginning, for opting engineering colleges, this is for I think everyone. If you are going to opt for BCA, BSc, MTech, BTech, they are the 4 things that if you come from any ecosystem, this is going to help you to not fall in the trap of colleges, right? So let's move to the first thing, and the first one is the career consultants. Now, I do know career consultants play a very vital role in helping select you the right course and guide you depending upon the marks that you have got in your high school, or maybe the marks that you have got in your graduation level, and then you move into post-graduation level. But here's something that I want to make a point, that it is fine to go to a career consultant, but it may not be perfect to go to a career or an education consultant who belongs to a particular institute. For example, there's a career consultant XYZ from an ABC college. Until unless you are going to them and talking about which courses to opt, is this course good for me, what is the curriculum, what is the syllabus, will it be tough or will it be easy for me? Until that point, I think everyone will be very neutral. But if a career consultant belongs to a particular institute, for example, for he or she is working for a college or university, this is very obvious that he or she will try to turn you into that college, because eventually that individual is on a job, right? They are a salaried person by an organization, so they may be giving you right career counseling, but their main aim will be to drive you into their particular education institute. So you should believe them by the time they help you understand, depending upon their marks, on which courses to opt in your graduation. But I'm not sure you should trust them very blindly when it comes to which college you should opt, because eventually the only option they have is the college that they are working for. So that was point number 1. Alright, so now let's move to the second point, and I think this is something many private colleges would really flaunt about. If anyone is watching me from that college, they might feel offended. But the second point, that is the infrastructure. Look, boys and girls, you have come from high school. I know you guys have worked really hard in your plus 1 and plus 2. Plus 1 and plus 2 are two classes that you really have to work hard. Physics, chemistry, maths are very tough subject. School is a very confined space, but when you move into college and university, they are very big. They have lush green gardens, they have good infrastructure. It's good to have good infrastructure. I mean, you don't want to sit in a classroom that doesn't have a good bench in college, or a lecture hall that doesn't have a good projector. So there is an importance of infrastructure when you choose any of the colleges or universities. But many private colleges would really flaunt about the infrastructure, talking about so and hundreds and hundred acres of land. They would talk about we have in own vehicles running in our college campus. These things would give you comfort. They would make you feel like, hey, you are nice infrastructure. But sometimes don't get really influenced by them, because you're going to be there only for 4 years, right? Those 4 years, there's nothing to do with the infrastructure that you have. It may give you comfort, it may give you feel like, hey, this is a really nice college. You may be proud of telling it to your friends that I studied in so and so colleges. But eventually it is their academics and the way professors would teach you, and the type of placements that you get, that we're going to talk about in the third point, is something that really matters. Many times when I was visiting colleges and universities to get admissions, what they would do is that they would literally request us to have a campus visit. I mean, I do not want a campus visit. I would like to know about what am I being taught for next 4 years. So many private colleges, the moment you get in, they will make you sit in the reception for a while and then say, hey, it is going to take time. Let us go ahead and have a campus visit. So that is just one way of marketing it. Everyone wants to make money, and believe me, education is a very important way of making money. So don't fall into the trap of infrastructure. It is important, it gives you comfort, but it is not something that you really want to rely as a factor to choose your college. Okay, so the third one is some of you might object on it. We may have different thoughts, but the third thing is that you should not focus on placements. Oh, what did I just say? I shouldn't focus on placements. But here you see, it's fine. I mean, whenever you go to any of the colleges for admissions and on, you should really focus on placements, right? You should actually ask your colleges to tell you whether how many companies would come, is there placements happening or not. But here's what something I've seen in some very top tier private colleges is that if someone is placed at Microsoft or at Google or Facebook, Apple, they would just keep on promoting their that student for years and years and all. You need to go and ask and tell them what were the companies that were in the campus in the previous session year or just a couple of months back when the seniors or the final year students graduated, and what was the average package. I mean, you should also ask them what was the least package, you should ask them what was the maximum package and number of companies that the colleges invited. Many a times college would just post one student getting into Microsoft or Google, or maybe 3 to 4 with like tens of thousands of students enrolled in a year, and they would just go on to promote that on newspapers, digital advertisement and in the college campus. So you need to be very sure that those placements that you have are those active placements of the past year or just from like past 5 to 6 years. So once again, placements are important, but you need to be very careful when they tell you that they had so placements in the top tech companies. And the final one that I have is something that is really popular in the market is the specialized courses. I mean, you will find not only engineering in computer science, but nowadays it is engineering in computer science specialized in big data, specialized in IoT, mobile app, cloud, AI and machine learning. I mean, this was not there when I started my engineering. We simply had engineering in computer science. So these are good. I mean, I know some of the online platforms that are really good in providing specializations in all these courses, maybe cloud, AI, IoT or ML. But here's the problem with almost all colleges and universities providing this course, that you are supposed to study the entire same subjects and the curriculum that a normal engineering would do. It's just they will add 1 or 2 subjects in a week or 1 or 2 lectures in a week that will be related to a specializations. For example, if you are studying BTech in specialization in cloud computing, so in those 6 days they may add 2 theory and 1 practical that may be related to cloud computing, which is very less and really doesn't make sense. I would suggest that opt for simple computer science basics engineering and go for summer trainings. Use the resources on YouTube, there are different platforms, there Microsoft Learn, there's Amazon Learn platform. All these places will provide you a very good resource where you can go and get started learning with these technologies. I know people have been marketing these private institutes and the colleges really market a lot about the courses that they have, specializations in big data, cloud computing, IoT. These are very good, but if you really want to opt them, ask them how many lectures you are going to learn this, what is the curriculum and what am I actually going to learn. Because if by the end of 4 years if you have opted for IoT and all you learn is a theory and nothing practical, it's totally nonsense and doesn't make sense. I've been to different colleges and universities to deliver trainings, and I have seen that they do say specializations in IoT, but all they learn is a simple microprocessors and a couple of Arduino and Raspberry Pi that even 6th and 7th standard students are working in school now. That was all from my side in this video. Thank you so much for watching and the love that you're sharing with me. We are reaching almost 10,000 subscribers. It's all because of you. I have not been uploading video for a while now, but I'll try to be more, try to upload videos a lot more often. Till then, thank you so much and see you in the next video.